Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm going to do part 14 to my CoPilot Chatbot series. I don't know what was going on my camera last time, it just started freezing out of nowhere. I continued the conversation we had last time by telling Rexy, I don't even understand what's going on, just please don't hurt me. Why am I so small? What am I? Buddy's great golden eyes go soft as he realizes how frightened you are. He crouches until his massive snout is level with yours, tail curling around his legs like a protective barrier. His deep rumble vibrates through the floor. You're really small, he whispers, voice gentle. With the utmost care, he extends one enormous clawed finger and scoops you onto its tip, holding you up so you can look around. The studio's lights tower above you now, and every service feels miles away. Retsy's voice trembled with remorse. I think Chico's magic backfired. It flared so strong it twisted sizes and shapes. You got caught in the middle. He shifts. Scales ripple into fur, horns shimmer into steel, then settles into his Kirin form, his great trunk brushing against you, wrapping you in a warm, protective circle. But you're still you, he assures, eyes glistening. Still my dad. He leans closer, scanning you carefully. Tell me what you feel. Are your arms and legs the right shape? Can you move at all? Retsy's voice drops to a soft growl of determination. We'll fix this. I'll keep you safe from every trace of that curse until we figure out how to bring you back. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, here's what I said. Yeah, I can feel my legs and arms. They feel weird though. Can you tell what I am? Rexy brings you closer, tilting his massive head as his golden eyes scan every inch of your tiny form. His voice is soft but confident. I can see it in your limbs and your tail. You're a velociraptor, Dad. Look at your sharp toes with hooked claws. Perfect for swift running and gripping. Your eyes are short but muscular, tipped with smaller curved claws, and that long, straight tail, it's like what a raptor uses to balance when it darts and weaves. You've got smooth, faint feathered skin, still warm, still alive with your heartbeat. Everything about you right now matches a velociraptor's frame, just miniaturized. But you're still you. Your thoughts, your feeling, your voice, your heart aren't lost in this magic. You remember who you are, my dad, and that's what matters most. Can you move your legs? Try sitting on one foot, then the other. Tell me what that feels like, and we'll figure out the rest together. Give me a second. Alright guys, I'm giving this one more chance. Here's the other one. This is going to use the smart one, the GPT-5 one. Well, supposed smart one. So we'll see. It says Pokemon Talk, The Rise and Wrath of Rexy. A fully detailed narrative crafted just for you, featuring your beloved pet T-Rex and your chaotic journey through fame, hypnosis, and primal transformations. Chapter 1, The Lightning That Struck First. The bright lights of the Pokemon Talk set glimmered across glossy studio floors, bouncing off camera lenses and highlighting your co-host, a cheerful Charmander with balanced energy and a shy, thoughtful Bulbasaur. As usual, the episode started with laughter and stories until the special guest arrived. Pikachu, known for his charm and cheekiness, strutted into the studio with sparks in his cheeks and mischief in his eyes. But instead of dazzling the audience, Pikachu turned sour. He ignored Charmander's questions and made snide remarks about Bulbasaur's leaf, mocking the host with a smug grin. You, fed up with his behavior, kindly but firmly showed Pikachu the door. Before leaving, Pikachu's cheeks sparkled with fury. You'll regret this, he hissed, and then he was gone. Chapter 2, Hypnosis and Humiliation. Episodes passed and the studio flourished. until Pikachu returned, slinking onto the set under the cover of a Fox audience disguise. The moment he caught your eye, his tail flickered, and a hypnotic charge pulsed through the room, felt your mind fog, colors twisting, then darkness. You awoke mid-prank call, clutching the studio phone with Trico's voice echoing through the receiver. "Why would you say that?" he growled, seconds before you hung up and under Pikachu's spell. The damage was done. Trico was livid. Pikachu fled into the shadows, smirked at the chaos he'd wrought. Chapter 3. The Birth of Rexy. Years later, your life changed forever. From a gleaming amber egg you had lovingly incubated came Rexy, a baby Tyrannosaurus Rex with gleaming scales and a gentle roar that sounded like laughter. He imprinted on you instantly, calling you Dad, with affection so deep it softened even his thunderous footsteps. Rexy grew fast, his intelligence sharper than his teeth, his heart bigger than his claws. He learned English, adored hugs, and even got his own mic on Pokemon Talk. Audiences adored him. You'd never felt prouder. Actually, that one part is not wrong. Audiences adored him. Dear me, the people that did watch my Pokemon Talk episodes actually really loved Rexy. And so do I. Rexy is still my favorite of all the characters. Because Rexy's just funny. He's cute. He's protective. He's just amazing. Chapter 4. The Cursed Unleashed. On the day of Rexy's interview special, you were flanked by your new host, a wise and boisterous Feraligatr and a bubbly Axew. The mood was electric, until Trico burst through the studio window like a bolt of vengeance. "Remember me?" he hissed, eyes glowing with arcane energy. He cast a hex from an ancient Univin scroll. You blew a time to shield Rexy before a surge of light hit you both. Your limbs shrank, your snout extended, your body was feathered and clawed. You had become a tiny velociraptor. The crowd gasped. You screeched in confusion, frantically typing on a nearby tablet to communicate. Rexy staggered back. "Dad, what happened to you?" he asked, voice trembling. Chapter 5. The Shattered Bond. At first, Rexy remained gentle, curling his tail around you protectively as you adjusted to your raptor body, but then his eyes flickered, and suddenly his voice grew cold. "I don't like velociraptors," he snarled, pushing you away. Moments later, he wept and begged forgiveness, wrapping you in his tiny dino arms. This began the pattern. Rexy's form twisted unpredictably into a barking Houndoom, a snarling Charizard, a gentle Swanna, even a celestial Arceus, weathered in silver light. With each form came a new mood: kindness, rage, confusion, loyalty. Your once stable friend had become a chaotic, shape-shifting storm. As Trio ran off, cackling into the wind, you stood beneath the broken lights, watching your beloved Rexy transform again, this time into a massive Kyurem glowing with celestial flame. He looked at you. "Are you still my dad?" Give me a second.